Here's another TMF production. Mr. Mama Wangawi had a great battle at Fuji. Got a good start, dodged a few of the slower ones, just missed Hamid, and coming down the first corner, all was pretty clean in front, so had a pretty good run out of there as well. Coming up behind Drat, the old Porsche gets a bit light over the curve and able to manage to grab a spot. Carnage and OS Mike having a little bit of a dispute over road space, gives me a bit of a chance to catch up. Mike's Porsche struggling for a little bit of grip early on. Bit of a scary moment, didn't know what was going to happen, gets a bit loose, luckily he goes out to that left. Don't know what happened until I look into my mirror and there he is back again. Quite happy to sit behind Carnage, but he has a nice little spin, lose a couple of spots, have a little touch with Drat as he goes around, and there's that bloody blue BMW behind. This is the start of me dramas. To have some straight line speed. Check out Hamid, how far back he comes. He's going to have a look down there as well, I reckon. Common sense prevails and we all get around nice and safely. Oh, it wasn't done for yet. So he gets a little bit loose on the ripple strip. Thought I'd do the old under and over trick and puts him off guard a little bit, and I get a nice run out of the corner. Straight line speed of the Beamer again puts me under pressure, so I have to sort of protect my line. And now it's my turn to get sucked in. Get a bit of a slipstream on the Beamer, but as soon as I pull out, it's all over. Hamid sitting here just waiting. Blue Beamer gets a bit loose, goes out wide. It's a bit of a tight, just a little touch. No dramas, and away we keep going. Straight here, but just straight line grunt of that Beamer just puts me under pressure down the straight every single time. Hamid's having a look, but luckily for me, he goes around. I managed to stay in front of Hamid. After two Porsches having a little battle up front, I managed to catch up to them and put a bit of ground between myself and Hamid at the same time. Catching those Porsches is one thing. It was a nice tow. I was able to have a bit of a look down, but that superior braking power of the Porsche just enables it to stay in front. Away he goes. This is where I start getting really dirty on myself. No fault of anyone's but mine. Start doing a bit of circle work. Luckily he's able to keep going. Happened a couple of times in a row on that corner and allowed that bloody BMW Wangawi's to catch up again. So anyway, I pit, stayed in front of him, managed to hold a gap for most of the time, but it's this middle sector here, loose off that curb once. Embarrassing my straight line speed, isn't it? Managed to hold him out this time. lucky. Lucky enough to manage to not hit anything, but that's about it. So anyway, lost my spot. Still had a fair bit of the race to go. So I pulled the tyres down, started to push on, made up some ground with 10 minutes to spare, so started putting a bit of pressure on. As you can see, pull out a slipstream and it's just like hitting a brick wall. Ferrari's really quick around this start part of the track, even though it didn't look like it there. I was able to grab a nice tight line and have a good run into the next corner. This is called payback, you know, hassling someone who's been hassling you for most of the race. Does a pretty good job, keeps the car in the right spot. Doesn't give me much of an opportunity. So I've got to try and get myself as close as I possibly can, getting onto the straight, so to get the toe. Wide line, try and put the power down earlier. Seems to have worked a bit better this time. Get a nice slipstream, but as soon as I pull out, it's all over. This time I managed to keep a bit more speed up and go around the outside. Power's down earlier. Put the car in the right spot for the next corner and finally made a pass. Pressure's still on though. Straight line speed of the beamer worries me all the time. So that straight line speed advantage, a couple of love taps, nothing in it. Thought I'd need to put a bit of distance before coming onto the front straight. Trying a little bit too hard. Round she goes again. Another tap, no damage, well, not too much damage to either. But that was it for the race. And Gowie manages to hold on and clips me at the lot. So it was good fun. Hopefully I'll get my own back next time.